Hey guys, went back to the bag sale. I gotta say, the bag sale in general as an institution has to be the best way to find used clothing to sell on eBay. I ran the numbers on my haul from yesterday and it totaled out to less than a quarter a piece of clothing. And all it takes is just one of those pieces to sell and it's all free money from that point forward, or money that you pay for with labor. So I went back to the bag sale. I got another huge bag of stuff, and they also had a big cart of hats that I went through, and the guy decided to sell them to me for $1 a piece. So I'll show you the hats first. Got two of these. These are mesh trucker hats from a local surf shop. Mitch's surf shop in general has more than 100% sell-through. It's a very, very tiny market, but not a lot of supply there. A vintage Chicago Bulls snapback. I don't really know a lot about hats, so I'm not going to go out on a limb and say any of these are worth crazy money. But this probably worth 25. I would have to guess. Another vintage hat, that's embroidery. It does have some scum here from sweat. Strap back. Guess this is technically a dad hat. There's the tag. San Diego Padres, signed by, I have no idea. I am not a baseball guy. I don't know who this is, who this could be. Let's see if it's in focus here. If you know who that is, or you even have an inkling of who that might be, please comment below. I'm totally in the dark. But this is another vintage tag. Doesn't have a date on it, but that looks pretty vintage to me. And vintage Looney Tunes San Francisco 49ers hat from 1994. So those are $1 a piece. That actually cost more than this. This was originally 2 bags. I was able to condense it down to just 1. So these are probably less than a quarter each. I think I actually got more in this haul than I did yesterday. So probably between 15 and 20 cents a piece. Fox Racing, a lot of this stuff is not anything that I would spend more than $1 on or pick up if they weren't basically free, except for the Ralph Lauren purple label polo shirt. Needs to be cleaned up, but this tag I would pay full price for. I would probably pay $8, $9 for this shirt. The purple label and the black label are both worth more money than the standard garden variety Ralph Lauren. Purple label, black label, and Ralph Lauren, which is, it's like a backwards R, forwards R, and an L. Those are, in my experience, the 3 most desirable Ralph Lauren tags. I am not familiar with this at all. It's D, DE, or D. It's got patches on it. I don't know, that might be worth something. This one, I don't know what it is. Probably something to do with skateboarding or music. Stay Lost. That looks like a skate company to me. I'll look it up. Here's another yoga shirt for myself. Some O'Neill board shorts, size 38. Bigger size, these are seasonal. It's probably gonna flip for like 15. Same deal, hang 10, same size, size 38, just basic board shorts. Here's an Ocean Pacific Hawaiian shirt. Not a very good brand. Wouldn't buy it otherwise, but it does have this interesting pattern on it. I guess it's like Thailand, tropical. This is interesting. This is an American Apparel tag, and it's from an art exhibit. It's from Buckminster Fuller, Todd St. John for San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. So this is probably from a certain collection or event or something or other. Don't know. I didn't look any of this stuff up except for the surf shop hats. This, where is the tag? It's this dress. It's like an interesting patterned dress, and it's from Parker. Not familiar with the brand, but this looks like it's probably worth a little bit. Good brand. Diesel. It's a men's polo shirt. I have one piece from this brand. It's National Geographic's Crag Hoppers, and this is a Bear Grylls shirt. These I don't think sell that well, but hopefully I am wrong. There's a basic Tony Hawk t-shirt. I've sold their flannel shirts, their plaid flannel shirts, or his plaid flannel shirts, I should say, and they sold quite well. Never sold a t-shirt. This is a great brand, Soft Surroundings. I don't remember if this was in my buy on site brand list, Bolo list video, but this is definitely one of them. Pretty much anything Soft Surroundings I will pick up if the price is, you know, reasonable. Here's a just basic Nike dry fit men's running shirt. It's the Nike Miler. Never seen this before. Here's a vintage top from Anna Christie, made in USA. Brand is not familiar to me, but it's really stretchy, kind of heavy fabric. Here's another vintage piece from Joseph A. I'm not great with keywords for women's clothing, so I don't know exactly how I will list those. Here's a G-Star Raw. Believe that is, yeah, that's a women's large, semi-sheer, or I guess sheer, fully sheer, geometric shirt, t-shirt top. Another blank American Apparel shirt, just basic t-shirt. I'm listing these at $10. Here's a Robert Stock 100% silk vintage geometric, I guess Hawaiian or disco shirt. Here's another Diesel t-shirt. I think this is a men's, no, it's a women's large. Either a women's large or a boy's large. It's Victoria's Secret. Solid seller. Nothing spectacular. This was interesting. This is a Transgenderism MasterCard. I guess you could call it a parody tee. Oh, it's got a giant stain right on the front that I didn't see. Oh well. RIP. And last piece. Don't know this brand. I think it's made in LA. Kind of a yoga, crunchy type women's top. It's got spangles and whatnot on it. So yeah, all of that stuff for $5. All of it in total for 11. If I sell one of those hats, it'll probably pay for all of this. If I sell one of these shirts, it'll pay for the whole bag of clothes. So yeah, I've done a few of these bag sales in the past, but they're typically quite rare. Thrift stores usually only do them if they have way too much backlogged donation inventory that they don't want to sort through. That was certainly the case when I used to volunteer at a thrift store. When you can find them, take advantage of them, because I can't think of another situation in which the differential between cost of entry and profit is so vast, and it's so easy, and it's so fun. I mean, it's like what thrifting should be. You won't find clothing cheaper anywhere except if you're at a Goodwill bins with really generous prices, which don't exist in big cities for the most part. So bag sales, see if you can find them locally. Right now, the reason they're doing this recurring daily bag sale is because they remained open for donations when everybody else was closed. All the other thrift shops were closed. So you may have a thrift store, one of the smaller ones local to you, that are in that same situation. I would even go so far as to say, if you have little mom and pop shops or smaller chains, not Salvation Army, Goodwill, etc., and they have been taking donations, I would actually talk to the employees or a manager and ask them if they have this situation on their hands, and then propose a bag sale to them. That's what happened when I was volunteering. Is we had this back room that was packed to the ass with donations, and it was my job. It was like me and one other person that were supposed to go through everything, pull out the valuable stuff, sort it by price, and put it out on the floor. It was a Herculean task. It would have been impossible. And I persuaded the manager, who was open-minded, to just do a bag sale. Or to do like a permanent bag sale, just have an area of the shop where they would be, they would just throw the less valuable stuff and say, like, just buy the bag or whatnot. They were already doing bag sales, but you can maybe persuade these managers to do something like this. So yeah, hopefully you can find something like that. These haul videos are going to keep coming. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.